Hello, this is StolidSnow2 and welcome back to another podcast video. Today I'm here with NovaDoesAnimating YT.
Hello.
And yeah, as I said, we're just going to be doing a podcast, talking about a bunch of stuff that happened in the last year, what we think is going to happen this year, and maybe a bit of secret update channel stuff as well.
Yeah. So, things are gonna happen in roleplays on both of our channels or something like that. We'll tell you guys about that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And what's happening with our series and what we're thinking about. So,
yeah.
And planning stuff for the future. So, do you want to go first? Solid?
I guess so, yeah. So the first thing that I want to talk about is probably... I feel like the roleplays are quite important, so we could probably talk about that first. So, what do you think we're going to be doing with the roleplays in the future? Because with the issue that we have lost a person in the meantime, we can...
Yep.
there's a couple of options that are open to us. Would you like to explain?
I have connections to take over the role, and if we can't do that, we could probably use a modded server, and probably try and go on from there. We'll try and continue all the role plays that we have, but half of the role plays, I don't know, what role plays are cancelled out of all role plays out of everyone that we know?
What do you mean?
Is there any role plays that have been cancelled by anyone?
I don't think so. I've still got my one roleplay. You still got your...
But so...
Pirates. You've got the Realms one and stuff like that, so... I don't think anybody's cancelled anything.
No, but what about Shadow Knight one?
Origins of the Shadow Knight is Patrick's roleplay that he's dealing with. The only... So... I don't know what's gonna happen with his. That's sort of something that he needs to sort of deal with.
Yeah.
The main thing that we want to focus on is...
Our roleplays.
Yeah, our roleplays at the moment. My roleplay is probably going to be put on hold or skip ahead in the future or something because of... because it was originally connected with all of the roleplays, but the timeline was that it was in the origins of Shadow Knight at the time, but Patrick never, found the time to finish off doing the next episode. Yeah. And then, stuff happened and now here we are today. So
the roleplay Realms, which I'm pretty sure I did the first episode for, we're going to replace a character from that roleplay. We won't spoil any details about that character, but we will be replacing him with a different voicer, or we'll do him on server. And we'll do the second episode, which will come out sometime this year. Other than Realms, Pirates will be continued. Something will happen in Pirates to replace some people. But we got that. Pirates will be all good to continue. And we need to plan ahead. So what I was thinking about this can be told on the podcast. What I thought of the next episode of Pirates was that we'd actually go to one of the roleplays worlds. But the thing is that you guys will not know which roleplay world it will be until you see that episode. I feel like Snow has a pretty good idea what roleplay world that's going to be. Do you think you know?
I have no idea. So
you know the one that we originally talked about for Pirates, that one. our original roleplay. That kind of game, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
By the way, I'm echoing a bit. By the way, I'm echoing through the...
I'm sorry.
Yeah. But yeah,
Ow.
by the way, this channel that used to be Pat and David's Gaming is now, changed. So, yeah. Pretty...
Yeah.
New year, new us.
Yeah.
It's still gonna be, like, the same content, by the way. Like, this channel is nothing different. It's just name change, picture change, stuff like that. So, yeah, nothing too different.
Yeah. So, like, my channel might change a little bit. I'm going to do some more PC videos of Minecraft. I just haven't really looked at the time of doing Minecraft things. So I'm gonna try. What we're gonna try and do is do more Minecraft survival with. I haven't asked David about this or Snow, about this, but I want to do more survivals with you.
Mm-hmm.
We will continue that series. We'll do a lot more of the survivals, and we'll do controller challenge. Windows 10.
Oh yeah, controller challenge. Forgot all
that was
about
one of my
that.
favorite series, and I have to continue that. And that was a really fun series. So we're gonna do that one.
Mm-hmm.
And that will be continued. Like it's not really a roleplay, so it will be. The series will be continued. But we're kind of going off roleplay topic at the moment. The Ender Dragon roleplay, it will be continued, but the thing is that Snow did make a lot of scripts for that, so it's going to take a while for us to kind of shape it back.
See, the way that I do scripts is I like to get a couple of episodes ahead in advance, and so I did that way back. That was like we were still in school back then, like
2015 or something.
Yeah, something like that. And yeah, because just one day Patrick or whatever walked up to me and they're like, Tom, we were talking with each other and we're saying like, oh yeah, we need to do scripts. So I was like, well, I'll volunteer because I love doing scripts. Scripts is amazing, and I never knew that I could write such a good storyline for a script. And so far, it's working out pretty well. But then, Patrick changed his character's roleplay name, and then so we had to sort of change that a bit. That wasn't too big of a deal. But then, the stuff that's happening now. By the way, if you don't know what's happening now, we might as well just like spill the beans. Patrick's decided that he wants to take a break from YouTube because he feels like it's taking up his life or whatever. He reckons he's got other plans for it that we do not know of. And yeah, so far we haven't been in too much contact with Patrick, and that is by his choice. But yeah, that's why like a lot of stuff is like changing and stuff like that. Patrick decided that he wants to take a bit of a break,
and he doesn't want to do like role plays anymore because it takes a long time to do the role plays. It does take him like a couple of hours to actually do one episode.
Yeah,
of a role play.
Because like we've got to like plan it out. We've got to like build the structures. We've got to, we've got to find maps, whatever, and then we've got to make sure that I've got the scripts ready, and we've got to make sure that everybody's prepared and got their scripts on their TVs or whatever, and then we've got to make sure that Brendan's actually recording or stuff like that.
And especially like the role plays like Cowboys and what's it called, Realms, because I'm using camera angles, so like it's a bit, if you move the wrong thing, like if it will screw up the whole entire recording. Let's just say that if you move camera in a different area.
There was at one point in that Realms roleplay that we did, I thought that I was gonna be in the background because I was just sort of flying there, and I saw you like fly past me. I had to like look at the thing and see if I was there. I was like, "Am I there? Am I there?" And it's like, "No, I'm not there." Good. Imagine if you could just see me just floating there, just like all of a sudden. Because Brendan was like, "Get out of the way so that I can do this thing." And I'm like, "Okay." Flies directly where he's about to fly. So yeah, that wasn't quite smart.
And
but luckily, somehow he managed to avoid me.
There was one scene where... No, yeah, it was the very first scene of the roleplay where they walked out. It took like... That scene took like 20 times to do. Because we would always like mess it up. Well, I wouldn't mess up. Sometimes I'd actually mess it up. And yeah. About the new episode that will come out sometime this year. The Oscar, the AI unit, he's gonna like have more of a, how would I say that? Do you know what to say about that? Like he'd have more of a more lines and all that.
Yeah, he's got more of a part in the actual like thing.
Episodes.
Because I felt like I'd like
Sorry,
when I write roleplay, like when I write the scripts, I think, you know, there's always got to be like that sense of, you know, humor, and like there's always got to be like some sort of humor. But if it's a serious situation, it's, you know, you got to tone it down. But with Oscar, I felt like, you know, there could be more for this computer voice that is, you know, where it is. Like it's so hard to like not spoil too much, but basically he's got a good you've got a good role as him. Basically, he's gonna be a fun guy.
Yeah, he's got more humor than the first episode too. It's more funny.
The first episode, the reason why that was so like, you know, not scripted was because it wasn't scripted. Because the first episode was sort of, I wanted to get an idea of what the roleplay was about, you know, because I sort of need to base the script off what the roleplay is about, and then I can go, right, so that's what happened in the first episode, let me write that down. Second episode, let me think of an idea, what's going to happen to, you know, Oscar, and what's going to happen to, what's his name, Zero, and stuff like that. You know, you gotta think about the stuff that happens, and yeah, it takes a while. Like I think it takes me at least an hour or two, depending on you know, just thought and process and stuff like that. And
so like what David is, he's the writer of the roleplay, plus he's a co-director. He's a lot of things. And
I'm basically like everything.
Yeah, no. Plus you sometimes edit stuff.
Yeah, sometimes I edit stuff, and editing, like, I love editing. Editing's amazing.
Like I liked how there was a roleplay you edited. It was Entity 303, and I loved how you made it so that Entity's face came out of the screen. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? How it went zoomed into his face and then ended to 303. That was really good. I like that.
Yeah. And the other attention to detail there is like it wasn't so much as like your eyes opening and closing, but I tried to sort of emulate that was what was happening, because it's like he just got up, like he just woke up and it's just like, oh, you know, like what the. So, you know, I tried to sort of emulate that sort of feeling. Like it's difficult because, you know, you can't have two. So, well, I probably could do that, but you know, what do you see when you close your eyes? It's just that one thing, darkness.
Yeah.
So, you know, it sort of works, but could be better.
And there was the Five Nights at Freddy's roleplay. I don't know if that's going to be continued or not, because
yeah, can we talk about that one actually? See, so Patrick started we finished it. We finished the first series of that. Brendan then started a new roleplay. What was it? The Secret of Golden Freddy. And that was sort of based around something leading up to another series that Patrick was another roleplay that Patrick was going to put up. But now we're not so sure.
Like we were, is it alright if I say this? We were planning for season 2.
Yeah. We were planning for a season 2. Patrick wanted to make a season 2, and then Brendan thought up the idea, hey, this series makes sense to tie in with that series. So,
yeah.
And then we did it.
We won't spoil what the plan was for that series, but like, I feel like we can continue Golden Freddy, because Patrick was a small role in it. Like he only comes in it. He
started off as a small role.
And then he started getting bigger and bigger.
The thing about these role plays is, I didn't want what happened to happen. Like even if it is happening now, like I still feel like we should still be able to do role plays and stuff at least. I feel like that's a big part of, like, even if you don't want to, do this thing, we can still work together, doing the role plays, we can still do all that sort of stuff. But yeah, I don't know what's going to happen with that, because we don't have much contact with him anymore.
Oh, wait, I forgot about one thing. What about JERBOA month?
JERBOA month 1, I forget when that is.
That's on May.
May.
Or something like that.
We'll see what happens.
It wouldn't be really crazy because it was on the Pat and David, and like Patrick was there, so like, and that's what was funny, is when Patrick was like, what? So now it's just gonna be like, oh yeah, 2 a month. It was a bit funny.
Yeah, it was funny. Like, I don't know if it's gonna be a continued, like, tradition that I do. I mean, like, I've even given up on, like, the Jimmy JERBOA channel. Like, that's, that's sort of like a little secret Easter egg for once my channel's bigger, and I'll be like, hey, 10 things you didn't know about me. 1, I started this channel, go check it out. I started this channel like 10 years ago. But yeah, other than that, I don't know if that will still be a thing. Keep an eye out for other crazy traditions I decide to do, or one-off crazy things like that, because, might be something there that I decide to do, so, yeah.
Yeah. And another one that I was thinking about was, what are we, and when are we going to do the next episode for survival?
Which one?
Normal survival, from like Minecraft survival.
For your channel?
Yeah.
Completely up to you.
Oh, when do you want to?
I don't know. Whenever you want to, really.
Okay.
I'm not fussy. I'm usually not busy most of the time. Most of the time I'm either working on my Isle server, just sitting there looking at the Discord and stuff like that, making sure. Because at the moment, by the way, I own an Isle server, guys, by the way. Discord in the link in the description. But yeah, if you play the Isle. But yeah, basically there's a bunch of bugs at the moment with the Isle, and the devs are like working on it and stuff like that, but they're trying to add in other stuff at the same time, but
I should get Isle so I can just scare you one day.
Just come in as a hypo giga. Hey! Shit. Shit, man. But no, the Isle's great. I reckon it's going to be pretty interesting once the humans and hypos and stuff come in.
How many people do you usually get in there?
It depends. It varies. Sometimes we did have a full server once. So
how much is a full server?
Well, you can upgrade and downgrade it with the cost of money. At the moment, we've decided to keep it at 30 slots because we're not really a big server yet. Not a lot of people join it at certain amount of times. So every now and again we'll get like the cap 20-30 players. otherwise we get, probably about 10, something like that. Still, it's a fair amount. It's more than what it was before when we didn't have many admins. So, yeah. Before the server would just be pretty much empty for the most part. We're getting noticed more though.
What has been your favourite? This is like a little question thing now.
Mm-hmm.
What has been your favourite series on my channel?
Favourite series?
So everyone knows. So everyone knows. And I know.
Well, I can say for one that my favourite video on your channel was that one that I keep saying that's my favourite. Is the one where that random funny moments one.
Yeah.
Me, you, and Patrick on that realm. I even left a comment on this saying this is my favourite out of all the videos that you've made, and I still stick by it to this day. I say this every time I get Arks. Still my favourite, no matter what, because it shows us how how funny it was back then. It shows that humour. It shows what true friends really are.
Yeah.
As for favourite series,
it's a series with me, of course.
I'm not sure. Favorite series could be. I like the Realms roleplay. Does that count as a series?
Yeah, that's a season thing. Yeah, counts really.
I like that. I like any roleplays that are like well edited and stuff. And that one was pretty well edited and like thought out and stuff.
Mhm.
So, yeah, I think I like that one.
Yeah.
What's your favorite series of mine?
Hardcore.
Hardcore.
You already know that, don't you?
No, didn't.
Remember, that was the series that made me like. I don't mind calm, but I like hardcore.
Hardcore's the one that I sort of.
That's like the one you really,
Hardcore's the one that I sort of focus on. I try to at least have one, like that video out at least every single week, despite everything else. Just that, Otherwise, Minecraft story mode's a pretty good one to put out. Like, saves me having to work to do a bunch of like different videos and stuff, trying to think of different ideas for different videos. I do want to do more mod reviews possibly in the future. I'm not sure about that yet. It's kind of more fun to do mod reviews with other people, I find, like videos in general. My Xbox series, I don't know what's gonna happen with that. The thing with the Xbox series is I just need more time, I guess. Like, I just need to fit in time for, like, I know that, like, I hardly am able to find ideas for, like, videos and stuff, but I've also got to think, what am I going to do in Xbox? It's sort of, I've got to think of clever ideas in some sort of capacity, and, yeah.
Yeah. And one more question here. Probably not one more. What about the Ark series? That was a favourite series of mine. I love that series. Because it was funny.
The what series?
The Ark one.
Oh, the Ark series. The 3 gold challenge. See, the problem with that was the difficulty. It's kind of hard to like balance that out in a way. Like, I'm sure it could be done if I like screw around with the settings long enough. But yeah, I don't know yet. It's one that I'm, sort of thinking about in the back of my head, just sort of like, do I want to continue this series? Is there like different goals I could maybe do? Just sort of, trying to think of stuff, because like I've basically done like a bunch of goals outside of episode. like just trying to fix the dang thing. Because what was the goals? It was like get shelter, survival of the storms, and tame a JERBOA. So those were the 3 goals. I've already done 2 of them. I've already built like somewhat of a shelter to keep myself safe from storms that were happening and keep my little JERBOA safe that I tamed during a storm.
What was your JERBOA's name?
I can't remember. Too many names. Jimmy, Jeremy, Jammy, Dewey, I don't know.
Johnny.
Johnny.
One more. So I'm thinking of making a Ark survival series. I'd like on Aberration, by the way. I'd like to know if you'd like to join that series, because you're a YouTuber and it helps when there's more YouTubers than just me by myself. Would you like to?
Yeah, I guess so. It'll be like my first sort of reaction to Aberration. Like I haven't really looked into it much. And
Aberration's like I'm actually playing it right now. It's like you're in a massive cave with woods and all that, and like there's aliens, and it's like an alien like planet type thing.
So what's the title of that one gonna be called? Teaching. Teaching StolidSnow2 how to play Ark. Teaching a noob how to play Ark Aberration.
Oh yeah, Aberration, because it's pretty simple actually. It's like usual Ark.
It's like usual Ark, but aliens instead of dinosaurs.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like the Isle's gonna turn out to be not like Ark, but like they're adding in humans and cannibals and stuff. So
yeah, I've seen
that. It's gonna sort of be like a thing. The good thing.
Have that Ark.
The good thing about the Isle is you actually get to play as the dinosaurs and not just hunt the dinosaurs. There is a mod, but there's not a lot of interaction with like having servers with that mod on.
I'd say the Isle's like Life, but for dinosaurs. Remember Life?
Life, yeah.
Life or Life.
However it's said. I never understood that game. It got destroyed. It was a good game, but people said like the devs, they didn't really care too much about the game or whatever. I feel like they were doing well. with the game, but too many people wanted a refund because they kept getting killed by people known as KOSs, and yeah, just not good, man. But yeah, have you got any future series planned for the future, like new series or stuff like that?
I have an idea for Ark, that's one. I want to do that one. And I want to do a series on Astroneer, which I don't think you wouldn't mind playing. Would you?
Yeah, like I can give it a shot. Like most of those like series are gonna be like you teaching me different things.
I don't even know how to play that game.
I have a sort of general idea, like you've got to keep the things to keep you breathing. You can't go too far out without oxygen or whatever.
Yeah.
You've got to like place down little things, and then you've got to create a base and stuff like that.
Yeah, stuff like that, yeah. And I'm doing... I don't know. Like most of them, like I have the Minecraft series, so I don't need to worry about Minecraft. I have episodes where I'll do some types of games, but like that's not a series.
What about what was it called? What about those funny videos that you made of me?
Oh, the funny moment type things, and then there was those weird ones. I think that was just when I was bored. I just made it. I'm gonna do reactions.
I feel like that'd be good, like you creating like random funny moments, like even if it's like part of like videos that I do, like just normal videos that I do in just my normal channel, and you find like different ways to edit them like weirdly. Like I'll sit down and I'll mistake a word like boobity blue or something like that, and then I don't know. Blibbly blub.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I could do that, but I will be doing reaction videos.
Or like you could just re-edit the entire, well not the entire episode, but like little bits and pieces where like I'd kill something and then all of a sudden like it just starts going crazy or something.
Oh, like ear rape like I used to do. Just
Hilarious.
whatever, is it called ear rape or whatever?
I don't know, it's like
Whatever that noise, the thing that's so really loud in your ear.
yeah, that's ear rape, yeah.
Yeah. Gosh, I remember you did that once. You did a video like Today we're gonna learn the letter J.
Oh yeah.
And then
JERBOA. Yeah, that was
JERBOA.
hashtag
Really.
hashtag JERBOA.
Yeah.
Man.
That was funny.
That was funny. But yeah, I'd love to see some more like stuff like that from you. Because then like I could do reactions to it and sit there and just laugh at it. Because I kind of want to do more reactions to like videos I find funny and things.
Yeah. I find that like more funny when it's like, you know, like something to do with like, you know, something that like you, like by like you character like me or something like that, because like you don't, like you'll say something and you don't even know that you said it and then someone edits it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I mean, like.
Yeah, I just got killed by a Ravager. I hate those things.
I thought you were about to make like an example or something. Oh, I just got killed by blah blah blah. And then like you can just like re-edit it to like I killed blah 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 or something. It's like whoa no, I didn't mean that.
Well, are we trying to do those noise videos? Remember that one?
Oh god.
Nice. Yeah.
But yeah,
I really don't have anything else to say, but if you have anything you want to question me about, I can answer.
So about the, you said you were getting an Elgato in the future.
Yeah.
So what are you planning to do with your new fangled recording device?
I'm gonna do Ark Survival World.
Clearly.
Astroneer, Minecraft Xbox One Edition, and I'm going to do a whole bunch of different types of games, because like my PC that can only handle just a tiny little bit like of games, I guess. How I could say that. And
what?
my Xbox One can handle like games. But yeah, I wanna do a bunch of, oh god, there's a person that flew past me. Yeah, I wanna do a bunch of games. Cause like, and I'd love to do like, if I get my Elgato, we can do like Elgato videos.
Yeah. Oh, that reminds me. Are we gonna re-continue that old survival series from our Xbox world?
We could do that actually.
That you ported over to Xbox One. That'd be neat. We could continue that series, and we could actually have it properly recorded. And we could have it so it doesn't get corrupted and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That'd be nice. That'd be nice. If you guys didn't know what I'm talking about, here's a tiny little clip right now.
What is this? What is this? Hello? Oh, a wolf! It's a wild wolf! It's chasing after the skeleton! For once, the wolves will rule the world! Oh, wow. I'm dying. Alright, let me... Oh, here's two... Come back here, you. Oh, really? Really? A sheep? Sheep aren't that bad. Come on. You go. Keep... Oh. Oh, fair enough. Wait. You said you were barely killing any animals, yeah? Well, what is this then? Barely killing any animals, eh?
Barely, come on.
But yeah, it's just amazing that we're gonna be able to do a lot more stuff. Like, once you get more, you know, recording like gear and stuff like that, like you can do a whole lot more stuff.
Yeah.
Like every little thing counts.
Like, plus I have mic from Blue, like the Snowball, I think it was.
Yeah, Blue Snowball, yeah.
Yeah, so like, then once I get the Elgato, like I can do a bunch more things.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure, like I'll probably get my Elgato in June, if I get it. So yeah.
So what did you think of 2017? What were your best moments?
I don't know, like, how could I say it? I loved doing realms and all those things. My best moment was like, you know, hanging around with my friends, but that's very cheesy. So I loved like doing a bunch of videos, really, but like, and then I played like my Xbox. That was fun.
Yeah.
But I loved doing videos, but for some reason I haven't done videos in so long because I have never turned on my computer. I never really turned on my laptop because I you know, I don't get, you know.
Are you kidding me? I never turn mine off. I'm always waiting for IL updates. I've got to make sure that I update the server and stuff like that, otherwise people sit there spamming me on Discord being like, @StolidSnow0, @StolidSnow0, update the server!
I don't think I will need to do a channel update now because I'm basically telling everybody here.
Yeah, that's kind of why I kind of wanted to do this podcast, sort of like channel updates, telling you what's new, you know, stuff like that. Speaking of what's new, are you planning on doing any live streams? Like, what's your thought on live streams and stuff like that?
I like doing live streams, as you can see. I did a live stream on Mixer because I can't really connect my Xbox to like YouTube or something. So I can't really, like, yeah. But I use Mixer.
Yeah. So what's your thought on, like, do you plan on doing like YouTube live streams, like on PC, like on some sort of game, or like a chill chat?
I'll be doing those
sort of thing, animations.
Yeah. I'm getting a job, so I'll be able to do that.
Yeah. Speaking of which, NovaDoesAnimating. What's happening there?
I don't know. I think that channel's really dead now. Because I hardly do animating anymore. I've like stopped doing that.
Sort of like the JERBOA channel.
Yeah, I did it, and then I really just felt like, nah.
Yeah.
Didn't really
I was
work
sort of
out.
the same. It's just like, well, this was fun while it lasted, but you know, it's becoming more of a chore. Ark keeps updating their art, Ark keeps updating their music and stuff, and I got bothered to, you know,
You do
sit
enough of
there.
music then.
I mean, like, me singing it was cringy enough, like re-uploading the singing thing. Somebody even like put like a, I don't even know, some sort of weird face, and I was like, I commented back to them saying, I know, cringe. That's it. That was the whole comment. Just, I know, cringe. Cause
My chair is squeaky. Can you hear it?
yeah, I can sort of hear it every now and again. So, speaking of streaming and stuff, I kind of want to do more with streaming. I feel like... Oh, plus, speaking of, like, I'm just completely going, like, all over the place. Have you seen how many, like, subscribers I've got?
You have like 90 something, don't you?
94. I'm getting close to 100 subs. I don't even know what I'm gonna do for it. Special little video gonna be going out or something. Like I haven't even got anything planned for it, and I'm not gonna have anything planned for a while.
Are you gonna do like a thank you video?
In a way, I kind of want to have it be like a special video because it's sort of a momentous time. Like it's only 100 subs. Like let's be honest.
Yeah.
But for
100
me,
subs. That's a lot. That's like nearly like kind of like a whole school
100
basically.
100 people watching, or or have watched or seen the channel. Like that's just crazy. Like 100 people know, or more even, know that I'm out there and I'm a thing. So
Now, if you think about it, our school, our old school, there was like how many people were in that school?
more than 100,
But like
definitely.
like
All schools
400.
have more than 100. More than 4.
Okay,
I
think of
think a
100
school is
people.
more like 1,000. Yeah, 100 people. Like that's more than the amount of friends that I have. Like way more. But I like to think of my subscribers as my friends. You're all my friends.
I don't really like the word fan, really.
Yeah, like fan is sort of a strange way
I-
to put it, or like a clan, or like the gang.
And like
or
fan makes it
stuff
feel
like
like, if you think about fan, like, makes you feel like, oh yeah, you're such a good person. I don't think of my
people
quote
have
unquote fans.
Yeah, people have like different things that they call their fan base, and like I'm not gonna judge anyone for calling them like fans or
Yeah, no,
fan
I won't.
base or stuff like that. Like everybody has their own sort of thing of what they call it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's sort of like what would your fan base be called? Like the Nova gang or stuff like that. Like
I have
to me
my,
that sort of sounds silly, but to other
My-
people it sounds cool.
my
so
club's called
I
the
don't
MP
judge.
squad. But like
The
I call
NP
it.
squad.
yeah, for like Nova Plays. But that's my club on Xbox.
Yeah.
So welcome to the MP. Jesus.
Once it gets requested more, I'll start up like a Minecraft like server or something. Once people sort of say like, "Hey, do you have a server?" and it's like, "Yeah, sure, I'll start one up." Because at the moment, like the owl is a good enough thing to have because it's something that I play on and stuff and things. So it's better for to start up a server where your server is listed because people can find it easier. Whereas on Minecraft, it's like you have to add it, so people aren't gonna know what it is until you have like a sort of community. So starting up a Minecraft server, for example, for like a big community wouldn't make sense for me at the moment because like barely anyone knows I exist right now. So that's the kind of thing that makes that sort of a thing.
I'm just punching some random dude.
You're weird. Dear. But what do you think of the new FNaF?
I haven't even played it, and I know isn't it like free or something?
Yeah, it's free. Freddy Fazbear's Pizza Simulator. AKA FNaF 6.
I don't know what to think about that one.
It's definitely a different. Different? Would that be a way? It's like I don't know. It's good. It's definitely good. Like I'd recommend it. I recommend all the FNaF games. They're all pretty neat.
I've played some of them. I'm trying. I want to get a new computer, so I can do like, videos.
I've got a computer. Like I'm paying for it, like paying it off. per week until close to Christmas, and then they'll deliver it to me, and then I'll be able to do better, like, than what I'm doing now, videos. Because it's like, the specs are like double the amount on this. It's like 16 gigabyte RAM, 1 terabyte hard drive space, NVIDIA, graphics, stuff like that. But by then, there's going to be like a different stuff. Probably. But by then, there's going to be like a different, like, newer, latest version of like this and that and stuff, and then I'll have to upgrade to that. But for now, I'm going to stick with what I'm paying off for, because money's already coming out and there's no way you can stop that.
So, this is a question. What's your most favorite series to record?
Favorite series to record would be hardcore, I guess.
Yeah.
But that's probably just because I play it the most. Like, I record that the most. Like I said before, I really liked the Minecraft story mode. Like, I always try so hard when a new episode for that comes out, or a new season or whatever, whenever like new stuff comes out for that. I always try my best never to go onto YouTube or Twitter or anything like that, because people just absolutely clickbait the heck out of that thing. It's just like, hey, this happens. It's like, what's the point in me watching the video or playing the game if you're literally going to show me that this happens? So
yeah, I might get summoned in a second because, peeps are over.
Peeps are over.
Family.
But yeah, speaking of channel revamps, going back to like channels and stuff. New outro. I've got new outro that will, exist in videos. Well, they already do exist. Hardcore, like, including Hardcore Survival and stuff, it used to just fade out to black. Now it fades, like, intentionally to, like, an outro. It shows, like, my, StolidSnow2 Discord and, stuff like that. The outro will probably have to be updated again at 100 subs because, well, obviously I'll be changing my custom link, so then I can change that on the outro as well.
Yeah.
And that way people will be able to find the channel easier instead of having to type like U43GHITA dash, that sort of stuff. They'll just be able to type in youtube.com/StolidSnow2. Boom. It'll be there. But yeah. I'm super pumped for this year. Hopefully it's going to be a whole lot better. What's your New Year's resolution?
In what way, New Year's resolution?
What do you mean, in what way? What's your New Year's resolution?
What's a New Year's resolution? I'm stupid.
New Year's resolution is like a promise that you make for like sort of like a goal that you have to do in this year.
My goal. Oh, okay. So
like it's like a big long-term like sort of goal that not that you know that you're gonna be, but that you hope that you're gonna complete within the year. Like, say for example, like, and this isn't true, but say for example, my New Year's resolution is to eat healthy for, eat more healthy, like eat less of this and that, stuff like that.
I don't know. I'd probably believe like New Year's resolution would probably like get like more subscribers.
And how are you gonna do that?
Do videos.
Exactly. Dead channel can't get subs.
Yeah.
Well, that's debatable. My mom's channel has like what, 400-500 subs or something like that. Probably more. I think, no, it's 900 and something, I think. I'll put it up on screen how much she actually has, but it's like a crazy amount nonetheless, and she hasn't uploaded in like years, so it's crazy.
Yeah.
So is that everything then? I feel like
Yeah. Like,
I feel like we've covered a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
So do you want to do a recap on what your plans are for the roleplays and stuff, just so that we've got all of that info?
I want to do, we're going to have to replace, like, Patrick. Because everyone now knows that Patrick is not doing roleplays anymore. We're going to...
But he's not deleting his channel, by the way. I just wanted to confirm that.
Yeah.
In case, like, he's watching or whatever and spams the thing saying, "I'm not deleting it." We're not saying that. We're saying we understand that you have other plans, and that's a thing. But yeah, continue.
We're going to... might need to change some of the script. And we might do some server things instead. Like, use mod servers.
Yeah.
That's really all I can plan at the moment. And half of the roleplays aren't being cancelled. There you go.
And yeah, I'll be like doing streams and stuff like over on this channel when we're doing, you know, behind the scenes streams like I've always been doing.
This is StolidSnow2, isn't it?
Yeah, StolidSnow2. I'll be doing, you know, I'll be doing streams over here that will be showing like the behind the scenes and stuff like that. And if I'm not doing streams, I'll be recording the entire thing and uploading it over here. Another thing, my channel will, you know, future plans for my channel is going to be, I want to upload a bit more, because at the moment I've only really been uploading every now and again, and, you know, it's kind of been a bit difficult because loss of motivation from stuff that happened and stuff like that, but yeah, I'm sort of slowly getting back into the swing of things. Doing this recording is going to help a lot. I've already recorded Hardcore Survival today. I'm going to edit that tonight and get that rendered and out of the way and uploaded by tonight or tomorrow. So yeah, and then it'll be up on Sunday, and then this will be up either Saturday or Sunday as well. Whenever I finish rendering, hardcore will be when this starts rendering. So. But yeah, other than that, I think, unless Brendan has anything else he'd like to say, I think that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't really know what else to say.
But yeah, so for now, recap one more time. So Brendan's got a bunch of things that he's going to be doing. He's going to be planning ahead. We're going to sort of change the scripts for a couple of other roleplays. Did you say some of the roleplays were going to be like cancelled? So
Maybe.
some of them, so yeah, they might be cancelled. None of this is 100% confirmed, like the roleplay information. None of it is 100% confirmed. We're still sort of on like shaky grounds and stuff. We don't know 100% what is going to happen. What we do know is going to happen is we are going to continue the roleplays as much as we can, because we really we work hard on those, and to just throw them in the scrap bin just doesn't seem like the right idea. Just in terms of, it's just that's silly. Don't chuck away good ideas. So
yeah.
Yeah, and then new outro, the channel changes and stuff, you know, it's all going to be amazing. I want to stream more, so give me ideas in the comments below what you want me to stream over on StolidSnow2. Yeah, and I want to upload more, so in the future, hopefully there'll be a bit more activity. So, yeah, for now, we'd like to thank you everybody so much for watching this video. if you did enjoy it, please leave a big fat thumbs up. And yeah, make sure to subscribe, ring that notification bell, make sure that you can see these videos daily on your homepage. But YouTube's algorithm is always changing, so if you want to be 100% sure that you'll always get a notification of videos coming out, head over to twitter.com/StolidSnow2 or twitter.com/RealNovaPlaysYT, and you'll be able to see. We'll always be posting like when the video gets uploaded. So for now, from me and Brendan, I'd like to thank you everybody so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!